Schooling system is a scam, and I honestly would have made money way faster if I would have just followed this instead. Unfortunately, because they have to find a way to evaluate your progress, they create something called tests. The issue with a test is that it doesn't actually mirror real reality, because the people that were creating the test have never created anything significant in reality. Now, I'm making blanket statements. I'm sure there's people that have done that. But what I mean is the teacher doesn't actually produce real fruit in reality. They're following a book that makes claims on theories that don't actually mirror what happens in the world. So what it does is it conditions you to pass something that doesn't really work. It's just like it doesn't work. The test doesn't actually lead to something that works in your life that really generates value. And then when you leave that school, the workplace, all it does is the same exact thing, but it gives you a 2-week paycheck instead. Follow this system, and it doesn't actually lead to real value in some cases, depending on what you do. But most of the time it's do this, and then every 2 weeks you get paid. But as a person that's generated multiple millions on the internet, the testing process is exactly the opposite. See, when I launch a new product, a new video, or whatever, I test it with the actual reality of the case. If I don't make money when I do this marketing campaign, or I don't make money when dropping this product, it just simply means that the product wasn't good. You could pass a test on a subject, but know nothing about it. And so what I'm doing is I'm simulating real tests with real results over and over again, to where I actually realize and my mind actually changes to the actuality of what real value generated in the world actually means. So just to kind of summarize it, the simulation of school and the simulation of a job both are not actualities of real reality. So the testing system, the way that you learn, the way that you actually put out stuff, and this entire process is different from how it actually looks. And that's the real matrix. The real matrix is putting yourself in a situation that actually mirrors real reality, doing it over and over again until you can crack that code and understand how you change through this real reality. This is one of the hardest things people need to comprehend. This is why I always recommend sales jobs, because sales jobs are like training wheels for entrepreneurs, the closest thing to real tests that you could possibly get, while having a little bit of, safety through the mechanisms that the sales company made for you. So yeah, hard concept, but it's the truth.